Now for the executive edge, more than 600 U.S. companies sending a letter to President Trump urging him to resolve trade tensions with China. Walmart, Target, Macy's and Costco are among the companies that actually signed this letter. They say that they're concerned about tit-for-tat tariffs and say that tariffs are not an effective tool to change China's unfair trade practices. Apple CEO Tim Cook did not sign the letter. President Trump met with Cook yesterday to discuss trade and other hot-button issues. That meeting was disclosed by Ivanka Trump during an event with governors about skills development, although no additional details were made public.
Massachusetts Senator and Democratic presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren introducing new legislation to tackle the student debt crisis. Warren's planning to introduce a bill that would eliminate up to $50,000 in student loan debt for 42 million Americans. That would wipe out most of the country's outstanding student loan debt. The plan would be funded with a 2% annual tax on net worth exceeding $50 million.
And I think a 1% tax on over $1 billion on top of it.
So these are wealth taxes now.
Yeah.
We've never
annually
had
occurring wealth taxes.
Annually occurring wealth taxes. Yeah. That's something. All right.
By the way, I saw
money
something
there
yesterday that said only 27% of American voters were opposed to this idea.
I don't know about those.
Do the people that paid for school and worked hard, do they get 50 grand back?
Brian Sullivan brought up a good point yesterday on Twitter. He said, what about the guy who just paid off his last tuition loan payment?
Exactly. Or the kids who work through college.
And what does that do? We've been talking for a long time about how colleges need to rein in costs and find ways to bring it down. If you have loans being forgiven, will that ever actually address it? I mean, it's and what if she doesn't raise as much money as she thinks?
You
from the
sticklers,
tax?
you nitpickers. You know, everybody's feeling really good about this, and then you got to throw this into it. I'm just going to ignore you.